What's going on, y'all? So listen. What's going on, y'all? Thanks for waiting. Y'all know it's always something going on over here. That's why I'm trying to get the fuck out. Girl, 7 o'clock this show came on. Okay, y'all, it's the Real Housewives. 7 o'clock this show came on my time, baby. I looked at it and I was just about to get ready to record. Oh my goodness, at 7:15, because y'all know I record on the commercial so I can get everything and give y'all detail. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, boom, boom. I said, what the fuck? And then just all loud as shit. I mean, and it just kept going. And you know, y'all putting up on my community wall under the post that I told y'all that, you know, it might be a little later or whatever, or it might be tomorrow. You know, oh, my lips all. Girl, I almost thought they started back up. You know, so I'm sitting here like, y'all talk about something, go over there and party with them. It wasn't partying, baby. They was practicing or whatever the fuck, because it wasn't even music that they was playing. It wasn't even on music that I can get down to even do all my little fiesta too. You know what I'm saying? I couldn't even do that. Girl, these neighbors. I said, And then this is Chicago, baby. I ain't finna go and bother somebody else shit so I can get shot. Girl, fuck that. Somebody gonna say, you go over there and tell them to be quiet. You go over there and tell them to be quiet, baby. I stay in my own, okay? I will complain over here. I call the cops before I go over there, and I don't call cops like that, because they don't do nothing. Anyway, so that's what happened. So thank y'all for holding on, okay, and understanding. But this is the Real Housewives of Atlanta, season 14, episode 11, Cabin Fever. To be honest, I'm gonna see if I can go through this from memory, because I did watch it, you know. But if I can't, y'all get it right. But I don't even feel like this really need to be a long video. But y'all know me. At the end of the day, this episode was kind of like stupid. I'm just gonna tell y'all, it was stupid. Everybody was petty as all heck in this episode. And mostly, I'm gonna just say this. The people that was mainly petty up in this episode, it was Kenya and Marlo, okay? Kenya and Marlo, and Fatima and Drew. Okay? And then Sanya, bitch. Sanya, Sheree, girl, everybody was just a goddamn mess. It was just the extras. Fatum, bitch, yo ass too, okay? Girl, I don't know what the hell is up with Fatum. Like, is Fatum up here trying to really, like, I don't know, like, girl, you up here trying to get a peach or something? Because whatever it is that you think you're doing, and the impression that you think that you're trying to come on here and give off, it's not the right impression, bitch, because half of us, or the majority of us, can't stand your ass, okay? Now, bitch, you got most of us that really wasn't feeling Drew last season and probably really wasn't feeling her at the beginning of this season, kind of on her side, because, girl, you doing a little bit too goddamn much for a bitch that just came on the show and we ain't never heard nan word about in 14 seasons, okay? So, like, you need to calm your little puss, okay? You need to calm the fuck down, you know? That pussy cleansing that y'all did last week didn't work. Because look at what you doing. It's supposed to release the toxins, baby. Why you got them still up in you, okay? Because you just a little bit too hostile for my taste and my liking, okay? But, you know, girl, they coming off the heels of Kenya and, you know, popping up. Now, let me ask this question, because I be seeing conflicting stuff. Now, on the Real Housewives of Dallas, maybe it's because they was new. The little, what's her name? Tiffany Moon. She said, baby, we had to pay for all that shit. You know, the stuff that we had to go through, whatever. Production. All right, that's just the car. Production and them, they ain't pay for the trips and all that stuff. So I'm sitting here like, so who the fuck pay for this? Does Marlo really pay for this stuff? You know what I'm saying? When they go on their trips, y'all put it down in the comments, because y'all more fanatics than I am. You know, so y'all can know the stuff or whatever. Y'all put me up on game. Do they pay for these trips or whatever when they go on these trips on these shows, especially on the Real Housewives of Atlanta, especially at this moment, you know, since we're 14 seasons in? Or do production have something to do with it? Because if it's production or whatever, that's the only reason why Kenya was there, okay? Because production told her ass, bitch, you better get your ass up and you better fucking go, okay? And I would have had to tell production, you can eat shit. Baby, I be cracking myself out. Okay, you can eat shit, all right? Because listen, I ain't finna come around no bitch that don't fucking like me, and I don't like that hoe, and I don't plan on liking that hoe. Okay, that would have been me. That would have been me. We not about to do this here, not now. All right. So at this moment. You know, because that's what I was saying. I was saying, like, last week, King should have stayed her ass home. Honestly, unless she was forcing contractually obligated, bitch, and I'm pretty sure you got enough little power to just tell them, listen, I want to be about around this house. I'm not staying, okay? Bitch, I'm not even coming. But honestly, I don't know what Marlo was thinking, okay? I really don't know what Marlo was thinking. Was Marlo really thinking that, oh, let this be a kind gesture? Do y'all really think that that's what it was? Or did they tell her that she had to invite everybody? Because at the end of the day, I literally just sat here and you just told me that I'm a miserable person who don't know how to love, and everybody can't stand your ass, my ass, or whatever, and I'm gonna go ahead and invite you on the trip. Baby, no. That was too soon. That was too soon. So I'm like, who the fuck is pulling the strings at this point? Because this is not realistic, bitch. And for a bitch like Marlo with a mouth like her, I don't see, girl. But then again, Marlo do comes off like she want the acceptance of people, but she just don't know how to go about getting it. And I feel like that's what she's been doing this whole season. And I ain't even gonna say ever since she had a peach. It's been this whole, ever since her whole time on the show. She's just trying to get the acceptance of people, and she don't know how to go about it, okay? And it just comes off so rude, so nasty, and it makes her seem like a miserable person because, you know, she's coming at the people that aren't coming after her. And I know people like, well, Kenya did this to this person, Kenya did that. Yeah, we fucking know that. But, bitch, at this point in time, we're not talking about that. We're talking about the situation that's going on right here, right now, when Kenya and Marlo supposedly made up at the end of last season or whatever. They made up and they was cool. And then we get on to here and, you know, I feel as though Kenya kind of threw the first stone. Y'all could correct me if I'm wrong, because when Marlo, I don't know, did Marlo say something to her at the Lee Archive event or whatever? You know, because I know Kenya was throwing shade at that. And then, you know, Marlo came in, and then it really wasn't much said. But then for her to just keep going and going and going and going, it was just like, it was too fucking much, okay? Both of them are mudslinging at each other. And at this point in time, it's like, this is what they do. It's to be expected. So can we really get pissed off? I mean, we can, because we kind of tired of it, because it really don't make sense. If you're going to be cool, be fucking cool. Bitch, let me tell you something. King, you should stay your ass at home. I'm just going to say that. But if you had to go, you had to come. And people like, well, you know, she had to bring baby Brooklyn or whatever because, you know, the last trip or whatever, you know, that whole incident, that's why girl, fuck all that. Go get you a nanny. Okay, I'm sorry. She ain't had to bring baby Brooklyn last time. She wanted to. She used that as an excuse because she planned the trip or whatever. That's what it was. You know what I'm saying? Meanwhile, or did she plan a trip? Girl, it's been a minute. It's fog, okay? It's fog. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Either way, was baby Brooklyn there? Who was watching baby Brooklyn when Kenya popped her ass up in the house? Okay? Baby Brooklyn wasn't there. Anyway, Kenya, you just want... And honestly, I like Kenya this season. But girl, let me tell you this. I feel as though Kenya was doing a lot of shit to rub up against to get underneath Marlo's skin. I do feel like that. I ain't gonna say a lot, but I'm gonna say the main thing that she did. The main thing that she did when she came up into that house. Now, see, Marlo said if the bitch don't come by so-and-so time, or she don't come tonight, or she don't come back so-and-so time in the morning, she ain't working and she ain't doing nothing with us. First of all, who the fuck are you to tell me whatever it is that I'm going to do? I'm a grown-ass woman. But understandable, it's your trip, so you go ahead and say what you got to say. Put your foot down, Marlo. But then, you know, she show up. And that bitch came in extra chipper. I said, now ma'am, you must have practiced that shit up in the car. So when I come up in here, I'm going to be like, because I want to make this bitch mad. Girl, I said, what? Girl, she came up in there. She was like, hey, y'all, what's going on, y'all? I'm here. The fun is here. Hey. I said, bitch, I ain't never seen Kenya this enthusiastic. Okay, enthusiastic. I ain't never seen her like that. I mean, it's been a long time. If I have, I said, oh, this a new Kenya. What is this going on? Baby, she said hey to everybody. I mean, she went up in there, the drool room. Hey, girl, what you up in here talking about with your titties out in your little Versace robe and all that? Let me sit up titties. I said, Kenya, you like seeing people titties. It's understandable. Anyway, I said, okay. Then she go in and she said hey to everybody else. And, Marlo came over there. I think she said hey. Could possibly said hey and just kept it moving. Like, she ain't give Marlo that whole energy. It was almost as if Marlo wasn't there. Now, I'm going to say this. Now, Kenya, on the one hand, I get it. On the other hand, you can't disrespect the host. No matter how, at that moment, Marlo wasn't disrespecting you, so you could have acknowledged her a little bit better. Hey, girl. But Marlo tried to give her a hug. And I was with Kenya right in there. I would have just said hey like she did. And she was like, I know you probably don't want no hug. Well, okay. She said, no, girl, I ain't finna hug nobody listen, bitch, we ain't cool. We are not cool right about now. I'm not finna do that fake shit. And that is me at this moment, okay? Let me tell you something. We ain't worked our shit out. I don't want to do nothing with you. Bitch, and that's why I'm saying this ain't real, because listen, in the real fucking world, you can't expect somebody to show up to an event when y'all done had issues and y'all ain't even fixed that shit yet. Why the fuck you invite somebody to an event or a fucking getaway at that y'all ain't even fix y'all issues yet and expect that y'all to get along? Girl, King, you should never accepted the invitation, to be honest, all right? And none of this would have happened, but we need some content. We need some content for the show, so let's get it, And then she go talk to Sanya, because Sanya has to come out there to see what's going on or whatever, I'm gonna say something it's gonna sound a little rude. It probably gonna sound a little insensitive, but y'all don't really like Sanya right now. But I was like, y'all saw that little part where Sanya was trying to do the little twerk or whatever. She was trying to dirty wine. I said, now, baby, you from Jamaica and you can't. I feel some type of way about people from the islands, people from the Caribbeans, people that get, like, girl, you can't be flicked. Oh my God, you can't be flicked. What was that laugh? Girl, bitch, I got some energy all of a sudden. What the hell? Is it this drink? I don't know. Anyway, moving on from that, I said, girl, what was that? With your little booty? Your little booty matters, okay? Little booty matters. Don't let nobody tell you no different, okay? You ain't got to change your things. I'm talking to somebody out there that was thinking about, maybe I need to plump it up. No, you don't. No, you don't, okay? My ass flat too, bitch, and I still make it work. Anyway, moving on from that. So she sit down with Kenya and she was like, girl, I'm glad that you showed up. And I really feel like, the stuff that Marlo said about she admiring you and all that stuff and looking up to you, I feel like that's real. Kenya said bullshit, okay? The bitch always coming at me. And if she don't give a fuck, she don't give a fuck about me. If she don't give a fuck about her nephews, okay? And I said, what? So we finna go there. She said, yes. And I said, oh, okay. What we finna do? She said she done threw her nephews out. Okay? Because it's hard for her. She done threw her nephews out. Well, listen. Here goes Sanya in the confessional. I just feel like, if Kenya was going to come with this type of energy and she was going to feel this type of way, I feel as though she should never show up. Because at this point in time, Marlo is going through a lot right now. She's going through so much and she just needs people around who is going to uplift her. I said, cut the shit, Sanya. Okay? Cut the shit, Sanya. And I feel like Sanya trying to suck up to certain people because she knows she can't come at them. Like, they will probably hurt her life when they read her. That's what it feels like. She's sucking up. Because at the end of the day, everybody is going through something on this cast, okay? And everybody ain't treating everybody like shit or singling out one particular person and treat like shit, okay? So let's not do that, And she did give up her nephews. I don't give a fuck what nobody say. I still feel like that shit is selfish as fuck. Because at the end of the day, she talked about something where she wasn't prepared to be a mother. That's fine. She shouldn't have took the boys. And I know that sounds harsh. If you was not prepared, that sounds harsh. And you knew that you wasn't going to be able to fulfill that responsibility, then you should have said no. And then if you did that, you still could have had some help. And people talk about what help she got. She got people. Marlo has people, okay? And she got the means and the resources to get help, okay? Instead of just throwing them kids away like she did. And somebody said, "Oh, 30 days ain't nothing." 30 days is long enough for somebody to develop have some thoughts and be like, "Yeah, abandon me. You just threw me away, and now I see you over here the whole time while I'm out here. We over here cramped up in this apartment, and we come from this big old townhouse. You out here kicking it with your friends and living your best life because we do too much instead of just getting them help." I never back down off of that shit. I never back down off of that. Okay. I wasn't here for that, and Kenya wasn't here for it either because, she said the same thing happened to her. She was supposed to stay with her grandmama. Her grandmama, first of all, Kenya, it wasn't going to work out in the first place because your grandmama on your mama's side, there it is. Your mama don't want you, so damn near the whole family probably didn't want you. I'm sorry. Sorry to say it like that, but that's just true. Okay? That was, they fucked up over there. So that probably was the best thing that they could do was to give you away. But she ran away when she found out the day was finna go. Girl, and she went to her little boyfriend house or her little ex house and all that shit. And now she got abandonment issues and all this stuff. And yes, this can happen. This can develop in a matter of a few days, couple of weeks or whatever. Like, bitch, that 30 days is enough time for somebody to be sitting there and just think like, wow. And then it's selfish as hell. It's selfish as hell. She was like, she gave them to her sister. But her sister got 4 kids already in a 2-bedroom apartment. And now you finna bring on 2 teens? Like, come on. Okay? And I said, that's a lot. You know what I'm saying? She had a little gift for her. She said, no, the bitch is a demon. I don't want no shit coming out of there. That's some demon ass shit. And I said, ooh, that's the lie. That's crazy, Kenya. That's what you saying? Manyetta come up in there. Manyetta just be coming there, okay? She just be stepping in the scene, just be like, oh, what's going on? It's like she get the lay of the land and she just doing what she's supposed to do, as I feel a friend of the show should in this particular moment. You don't know anything that's going on between these girls. So therefore, let me shut the fuck up and just let me observe. You know what I'm saying? Sanya didn't do that. I know you got your goddamn piece, but baby girl, you don't know the dynamics between these girls, and you just coming onto this show and you inserting yourself into the business. I know you got to make a splash somewhere, but baby, this ain't it. She gonna go up in there talking to goddamn Sheree about what Kenya said, and then gonna go over there and talk about, let's tell Marlo. So now Marlo mad as fuck, okay? Because what you not gonna do, you better not mention Michael and William no more, okay? You better not do that. I said, now, Sanya, why you have to go do this? First of all, Marlo has this whole thing where she wants this trip just to be peaceful. She wants this trip to reinvigorate her, whatever, And if that's your friend, because, Marlo said, I appreciate you coming in and you not taking sides and you giving everybody a chance and all that stuff. Because according to Sanya, I like Marlo and I like Kenya too, but I have to tell Marlo what's going on. I get that, but you just got here, so you ain't loyal to nobody but your damn self, okay? So you could have kept that bit of information to yourself, and you could have waited probably after the trip to say something. Granted, because you don't want no drama to happen. That's my whole thing. You don't want no drama to happen. But no, she want to sit here because she trying to be the peacemaker. I said, production had to ask her, girl, what's the difference between a peacemaker and a bone carrier? Girl, I'm trying to be the peacemaker, the bone carrier trying to start some shit. Bitch, you meddling. You is meddling. Even Sheree called that shit out and said, bitch, I think I done passed the bone carrying torch to goddamn Sanya. She the little mini-me. That's exactly what the fuck is going on, and Sanya don't even realize it, okay? Like, girl, it's just too much, okay? And I'm just sitting here like, now Marlo talking shit about Kenya. Girl, I don't remember what she said. But, she just trying to have some, she wanted the trip to be good. But, girl, you kind of messed it up by inviting the bitch. I'm just saying. All right? And then, she did want to talk to Kenya. Girl, she said, this 60-year-old woman. I said, I'm pretty sure you older than Kenya, but I don't know. Baby, hold on. Let me look this up before I speak too soon. How old is Marlo Hampton? Pause for a second. How old is Marlo? And y'all heard about her break-in or whatever. I will say that I think Kenya kind of overstepped when she tried to call her out. Marlo, 46 years old? I was like, girl, why you can't just sit back and just let that shit play out for a second? Like, you ain't even get, well, okay. Kenya 51, Marlo 46. Honestly, for some reason, I thought it was the opposite. Kenya look good for her age. Well, actually, both of them look good for their age, so, that's cool. But anyway, so that's what was going on. Kenya gets there and she was trying to help out with Sheree and that she about Sheree shit. Bitch, at this point in time, we don't want it. We don't want it. Like, it's no desire right about now. It's no urgency. You know what I'm saying? It's nothing like that. But like I said, if you ever get it up off the ground, I'll buy a water bottle. If you put some shoes out, baby, I'll buy a shoelace. I'll buy a shoe, and the shoelaces. I'll buy a headband too, because, I'm trying to work on my figure. Maybe it'll give me a little bit of motivation. All right. Moving on from that, it was cute to have, Candy was there too. Candy, she was just there to be there. Okay. Moving on. What else was of importance? Fatum came. Okay. Fatum, I think I'm going to start doing these reviews like this. But I don't know. I just feel like I'll be missing shit. I'm just hitting them because I feel like, y'all waited long enough. So I just need to give y'all some, keep the edge off. Fatum came. And Sheree, her whole thing is she didn't really know that Drew had an issue with Fatum because of the girl, you did know. After the whole situation that went down at your first of all, Kenya thing, that's one thing. I give Fatum a pass on that because, Drew came at you. Okay, Drew came at you in your finances, and Fatum felt like she needed to defend her friend with some facts, okay? And that's what it was. But see, Fatum took it too far. At that sleepover shit, she took it too damn far, and then, Sheree trying to act like she didn't realize that there was still an issue between her and Drew. Why the fuck wouldn't you realize it? They was going head to head at it at the freaking thing. If somebody went and dug up your past or, putting fucking real estate agents, as she said, to look up your background and all this shit, and she don't even fucking know you for what? For what? Like, girl, you trying to make an enemy of somebody that don't even give a damn about you. Like, she's so heavily embedded in your brain like that. Like, what's going on? This girl don't even know you and you don't know her, so why are you doing this? Meanwhile, Marlo wanted to talk to Kenya earlier. She said, when you get a chance and before we get ready to go, I want to have a conversation with you or whatever. Kenya said, and she never got to that girl. She never got to that girl. And see, this where shit went awry too. Because at this moment, before they was finna go to some gem mining, okay, Marlo was trying to talk to Kenya. And I felt like, Marlo, you should have just let this shit go. Marlo wanted to make a point to talk to the girl, and at this particular moment, given how things was going and given how she's been acting and given how her attitude been towards you, and after everything that has been said, let it go. Let it go. Just be happy that she there. Okay, I understand you trying to smooth things over. That's probably what she was trying to do, but it just wasn't the atmosphere for it. Because if she running away from you and you chasing her around the house like y'all, girl, I said, what in the Mario Kart is going on? Y'all too damn grown for this, okay? And I'm just like, this is crazy. It got to a point where Marlo just told her, you might as well just go home, okay? You might as well just fucking go home because you're not finna stay with us if you don't talk to me, okay? Because here go Kenya. You wanted to talk or whatever. You talking about something. You want to go over here to talk. No, you could talk to me in front of all the girls. I said, now, Kenya, come on. And I like the point that Candy said. Now, see, you felt some type of way when people be antagonizing your ass. You doing the same damn thing to Marlo. Okay, you doing the same damn thing. You provoking the girl, okay, in a sense. You know what I'm saying? Because why are you doing all of this? You could have just put your little guard down or whatever, and you could have just said, fuck it, let me be the bigger person and see what this girl want. You ain't have to do all this goddamn running around and acting all. It was dumb. It was dumb and petty on both on their ends or whatever. And They get outside. They was supposed to be going gym mining. Kenya, she don't want to talk to Marlo, so Marlo trying to make it so that Kenya can't come on the trip with them. Even though it's her stuff, Kenya gonna do what she want to do. She's sticking her feet in the sand, and she was like, you can go ride back with this person or whatever. Then Fatum and Drew get into it. When Fatum get up out the goddamn car, that bitch, I don't know what was on her shit, okay? Because she just started coming for Drew, and it was just like, why? I don't even feel like going through what was being said. All you need to know is that she was doing entirely too fucking much, okay? I don't know if she was intoxicated. I don't know if that's just really her. But Drew really got that girl pressed, and Drew really didn't do nothing to that lady, okay? And I just don't understand it, And so these motherfuckers was sitting up in the goddamn driveway for over an hour, okay? Debating on who the fuck gonna go where. I'm not getting in the car with this. You not gonna tell me where the fuck to go. Of course, Marlo feels some type of way because she told Kenya, don't you ever mention my nephews or whatever. I ain't got to do that because that's what you do. You throw them away or whatever. I said, like, God damn it, Kenya. Now, on the one hand, people like, you shouldn't bring kids up into this shit. You shouldn't bring kids into it. I get it. I truly do. But at the same time, it's fucking Marlo. And let's not act like Marlo ain't been low like that. Marlo bring all Kenya. Marlo has brought Kenya kid into it. Marlo has brought her husband or soon to be ex-husband or whatever. Marlo has talked shit about her family. If you want to go down the goddamn line. So now that Kenya bring up the fact that you gave your nephews away because you couldn't take care of them because you needed a break. Oh, it's a big ass thing, and you dish that shit, but you can't take it. Was it right? No. But let's not act like Marlo ain't done the same damn thing. Okay, so hey, too fucking shy. It is what it is. You hit me, I hit you back. That's what they doing, tit for fucking tat. So I was just like, if bitch, somebody get up in the driver's seat and drive this goddamn car. It got to a point where the rest of the girls went over there to go play on the goddamn trampoline. Okay, y'all up in here just arguing about what? Talking, and it was just really, really stupid. Up until the point where y'all actually went on ahead and got on in the car and figured this shit out and went on ahead and y'all went gym mining, okay? And it was just, now let me talk about this for a second. I said, Marlo, you really want to take these ladies to here? Marlo took them people to goddamn Magaland, okay? Baby. Now, when I heard gym mining, I thought they was going to be down by the riverside and they was going to be playing in the water with their little buckets and they going to be shaking it like that or whatever. Or they was going to be going into like a little cave area or whatever. And they was going to be like, ooh, oh my God, look at this. It's sparkling. Oh my God, look at this gym. I thought it was going to be something like that. I did not think it was going to be what it was. Okay. Baby, when they came up into that goddamn log cabin ass, facility. Okay, that man that was standing up there, that Caucasian man, that Anglo-Saxon man that was standing up there, and he just had a look on his face. I was like, excuse me. Now, am I peeping, because sometimes it's the South. It's the South, and you don't want to judge, you know what I'm saying? You don't want to make snap judgments, but it's the South. And so I was just like, sometimes when I see certain Caucasians, okay, I be like trying to think, are they the good ones or are they the... Okay, and he was just giving off the impression like, I just couldn't read it. I said, it felt like he was saying negresses in his mind, and it was like he trying to put his face to be like, welcome, but it just didn't really come off like that. It came off like, what the fuck is these motherfuckers doing here? What the fuck is these N-words doing here? That's what it came off of. Am I the only one they caught that? Because before Kenya found what she found, I was just getting this feeling, and I said, y'all need to turn around, because he was not really welcoming, okay? He didn't even had it a little bit. I was like, oh, what's going on, sir? Could you put a smile on your face? We're trying to give you some business. Baby, when they was trying to do the gym shit and he was trying to explain it, like he was acting like he didn't really want to explain shit, you know what I'm saying? And then all of a sudden, I said shit really went downhill when Kenya went over there and she said, oops, I disturbed your sign. I said, what sign, girl? And I saw the way his face looked. And then I was like, what sign was that? Baby, when they showed us that it said Trump 2024, I said, oh. confirmed. Ding, 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 ding. I said, okay. You know, he was showing them how to do the little man and stuff, and they was asking questions where the gems come from, and baby, they ain't even out there in the goddamn river. Them gems is important, so we can import it from other states, so we can play with it at the thing. And I was with Drew. This a little boring. Marlo, this what you wanted us to do? You was getting all hyped up for this to do? Like, come on, let's do something else, okay? You know what I'm saying? But it was different, so I give Marlo that. And maybe it was like that because of the mood and how everything has been going. Imagine when they came up in there, did y'all see that the sign said, guns are permitted here? I said, bitch. That told me everything. Everything, y'all. Girl. But, you know, they did what they had to do. You know what I'm saying? I wouldn't be the one that tried, would have said nothing negative about the trip. I would have said it to myself. But anyway, Marlo come back and Marlo want to go home. Marlo all up in her feelings or whatever about the shit. You know, this is not what I wanted. You know, I really wanted us to be here and, to just talk and to, reinvigorate ourselves. I just really wanted this to be a peaceful time. And it's just not. I feel like I don't even want to be here no more. And y'all can take y'all asses the fuck home. Now, bitch, get the fuck out. That was Marlo. Like, bitch, I didn't feel sorry for her. Okay, I didn't feel sorry for her because, baby, you played into all of this shit. Kenya, girl, you should have went home. I'm sorry. Kenya probably should have went home. Y'all could say, well, no, she should have stayed or whatever. No, she could have went home too. Okay, because listen, I don't believe in, if we got beef, I'm not going to accept the invitation to your event until we fix whatever issue it is that we got going on. But if I do decide to go to your event so that we could possibly fix that situation there, I'm not going to come there and be on some bullshit. Okay? We got to admit that Kenya was a little bit on some bullshit this whole thing. Okay? Because a lot of this shit didn't have to happen. And Kenya just got up and she left. Like, what you want me to do? You want me to feel sorry for you that you feel... Fuck no. That's what Kenya's attitude. She just got up and left while she was talking. And then Fatum and Drew got into it again. Baby, Drew kept on calling Fatum Sheree's little lap dog, her little puppy. Bitch, when Drew threw that goddamn bone, and even Sheree she was acting dumb as the reason why, Drew and Fatum going at each other. But then at one point, she was trying to calm Fatum down and tell her, shut the fuck up, you gotta let the girl talk. You gotta let people talk. But then, Fatum was like, I was trying to speak because I felt attacked. I was attacked by this girl. So I apologize if I did whatever I did to make you feel away, Marlo. I said you was attacked by who? Nobody was attacked. Y'all gotta be careful with these goddamn buzzwords that y'all like to use out of context, okay? Just because it sounds nice in your goddamn ears. All right, no, it don't sound nice coming out your mouth, okay? Stop that shit. You were not attacked. Actually, you did the fucking attacking if you want to say that. If we want to be goddamn real. But when Drew said, roof, roof, what type of dog you want to be, bitch? Roof, roof. Bitch, I think I'm coming around to Drew, okay? Because, baby, Drew had me fucking rolling this episode. I don't give a fuck. And when at that end, when she threw that goddamn bone, that doggy bone on that floor. Y'all can say that shit was childish. Like, who the fuck walk around with a goddamn doggy bone and knowing damn well they ain't got no dogs in the house? Oh, excuse me. They ain't got no dogs in the goddamn house. When you and Ralph get the damn dog, okay? When you and Ralph get the dog, bitch. She said, no, I knew and I had a feeling that Fatum was coming and that was goddamn Sheree's little motherfucking lap dog. So there you go. Chew on that, bitch. I said, you know what? They finna get into a fight. Girl, I said, let's not throw hands. Let's use our words as y'all like to say. Okay, this ain't Zeus, because it was going to get a little heated. Next time, Sheree, you leave Fatum ass at home and you focus on what the fuck you need to be focused on. And let me just get on Sheree for a second. Sheree, you have an issue and a problem with always trying to insinuate that somebody's man is gay. Because you did that with Ralph. Okay, and you did that this episode. And let me just say this. I am so sick and tired of women, especially using the freaking calling somebody else's spouse gay or insinuating that they're gay and trying to make it as being gay is an insult. Gay of any kind is not a fucking insult. Okay? It's fucking weak of you. It's fucking lousy and lame of your ass to try to use that. And you've been doing this. You've been got called out on it. So therefore you really don't give a fuck about doing that shit. Okay? And it'd be wrong of us to be talking about your ass and go in and talk about the fact that you can't even keep a goddamn man. That you've been using this whole fucking season to fucking cry over a nigga that was in jail that probably wasn't even fucking around with you, had another bitch on the side. Now see, I was holding off on that for saying that shit. Because I ain't want to believe that shit. But now you done pissed me off, bitch. You done woke me up, bitch. That's what they said on Basketball Wives. Now, girl, don't do that. Because, yo, your whole life could be a goddamn read, okay? Your whole life can be a goddamn read. As well as Drew's, too. But you ain't have to do that. You ain't have to bring Ralph up in this. Because Ralph ain't had nothing to do with this. And like that, insinuating that somebody is gay and using gay as an insult, stop that shit. It's a lot of gay people that actually like you, and you're using gay as a fucking insult. That's disrespectful as shit to that man and to us. Okay? Like, stop it. Come up with something better, bitch. Damn. You had a fucking rest period. Okay? You should have had your reads up, girl. Stop it. Anyway, y'all tell me how y'all felt about this review. I hope it was good enough, bitch, because it wasn't like my other ones. I don't think it was too detailed, but y'all get the gist. I'll see y'all later. Peace.